All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Michelle, or as per the YouTube account that this is going on, Shelly Stream. This is my boyfriend Jared, and we're going to unbox this mystery bag that I got from BRD Collectibles. Sorry, while I was at Ottawa Comic Con. Jared, well, you introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Jared. I'm from the Snow Dice D&D podcast and from the upcoming channel Route and About, which is a classic car and hot rod travel channel, which ties in nicely to this box of secret Hot Wheels.
Yep, so Jared is going to open this bag for us, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the cars.
Well, we'll see. Thank you for the bag of random Hot Wheels, my dear. Let's see what we find in here. First things first, we have Next Gen Test Car. This is from 2022. This is a NASCAR. They call it fifth generation cars that they're using nowadays. Alloy wheels, sequential transmissions, independent suspensions. They're pretty neat. That's kind of cool. Very cool. What do we got here? Oh, a loose car. This is vintage. This is, I think it's an old Maisto. Riveting television, I know. But it looks like an old Formula One car from the 70s.
For a bit more context, we also spent the morning at a car show.
What's next in the bucket of stuff? What looks like a random off-road fighting machine. Rally fighter sort of car. It's one of Hot Wheels' original designs. I couldn't tell you what it's called. This is an old Matchbox. It's a Lincoln Navigator SUV. I feel like this secret bag from BRD Collectibles is just some stuff from their collection that they've just sort of voiced. Oh, that's more like it. That's a 34 Ford. This is old. This is probably from the 90s or 80s. Sorry, 1979. So this is one of their second run collection from back then. It's missing its headlights, but that's still really cool. To me, that's the coolest thing in the box so far. Next is, well, it's some sort of, this is a dollar store quality car. It's supposed to represent some sort of muscle car. And the objective sense, or subjective sense rather, it looks kind of like a Challenger from 70 or 71. Not the greatest. What do we got next? Baseball, logo, stickers, and trading cards. I have no interest in those whatsoever, so here you go, honey. Those are yours now. What we got here? What looks like a Cadillac Escalade boombox. This is from 2002. This is from what the Australians call the sex spec type of cars. So lots of flashy paint and audio systems you can see in the back there. Don't you roll off the table now. Next up is some sort of obscure looking muscle car. This is a Chinese made. You can tell the Chinese stuff because if you look at the bottom, you can see right through to the top of the car. They don't have a full chassis underneath. It's a neat looking thing, whatever it is, but it's junk.
But the design on top of the car kind of looks like some stuff they put on some of the hot rods, like ones we saw at the show today.
Yeah, there's some sort of tribal stuff on there, and it looks like in this little gap in the hood, there should have been a supercharger or tunnel ram sticking out of there. It looks like it's been broken off. And then the last thing we got is antique collector car card deck.
Oh, let's open this.
Okay.
Tell us more.
You know what I'm going to tell you? Cheese.
This is right up his alley. Tell him about your classics.
I have 3 classic cars myself. I have a 1968 Vauxhall Viva that I found in a barn. I've got a 1930 Ford pickup truck and a 1991 S10 that's been heavily modified. We have some interesting stuff here. We have a Millicar CC from 1923. That's a French racing car. We have the MJ K3 Magnette from 1933 in British racing green. Fun or interesting side note, we'll use these two cars as an example. In the 1920s, when the World Touring Car Championship was a thing, how you determined what country a car was from by its color. So French cars are always blue, British cars are always green, German cars are always silver, so on and so forth. Italian cars always red.
Is that why British racing green is the thing?
Exactly. Here we have a 1936 Mercedes-Benz 290 Cabrio. The reason this one is red is it is not a racing car. That is just a street car. Actually, I've seen one of these. This is a Packard 1108 dual cowl Phaeton. This is a high-end luxury car from America.
That's not the one we saw, like the one we saw today, is it?
No. This one's a rare car in real life. This is a Studebaker President 891 from 1932. Very cool car. I've only seen these in museums. I've driven one of these. This is a 1909 Ford Model T Touring. This is what passed for a luxury car at the beginning of the automobile.
And if you visit Casa Loma in Toronto, I don't know if they have that specific model of car, but they have cars that kind of resemble that are from the same era in the stables.
Next up is, we'll save this for last, Ettore Bugatti of Bugatti car fame. He's the manufacturer of what were the best racing cars from France at the time, despite having a very Italian last name.
Really?
Yep. And this is probably my favorite car on the deck. This is an Auburn 8-120 boat-tailed speedster. They actually make replicas of these cars now that you can purchase on Chevy Caprice chassis, and even the replicas are beautiful. I've seen real ones up close, and the craftsmanship is superb. There's a fella down in Indiana, where the cars are originally from, that is currently trying to revitalize the cars using original chassis that were left over from the 1930s, and trying to get the Auburn name back out there again with modern drivetrains and electronic stuff. And I saw it on American Pickers once.
All right, so now we know. Thanks for watching.
Bye.